Hello, my dear children. Come to the chapter Determinants, exercise 4.6 and question number 7. Okay, my dear children. In the previous class, you have studied, you have learnt the given system of linear equations are consistency or non-inconsistency. Now we are going to find the solution to the given system of linear equations. Okay, my dear children, see here question. Solve the system of linear equations. Given system of linear equations 5x plus 2y 5x plus 2y is equal to 4 and 7x plus 3y is equal to 5. These are the given system of linear equations. Now we have to solve this system of linear equations. Now let us write the given system of linear equations in the matrix form. Okay, my dear children. The system of equations the system of equations can be written in the form Ax is equal to B. Now we are going to write this system of linear equations in the matrix form, matrix equation, where A denotes the coefficient matrix and where X denotes the variable matrix and B denotes the constant matrix. Let us write, let A is equal to, what is the coefficient matrix? X coefficient and Y coefficient. Here X coefficient is 5 and Y coefficient is 2. From the first linear equation, I am writing the coefficient of X and the coefficient of Y in the first row. Now from the second equation, similarly we write the coefficients of X and Y in the second row. 7, 3. Understood this matrix, my dear children? Right. Now come to the matrix X. What does the matrix X denote? It is a variable matrix. You have to identify what are the variables in the given matrix. What are the variables in the given matrix? X and Y only. X and Y only. Okay, my dear children. Now we have to write matrix B. B matrix. What are the constants in the equation? After equals equation symbol, after equality symbol, 4, 5. These are the constants. Okay, my children. This is the first stage. You have to write the given equations in the matrix form. After that, we have to find x. X means here A inverse into B. X is equal to A inverse into B. We are finding the matrix X. How can you find matrix X? We have to multiply A inverse and B matrix. We have to multiply these two matrices. How many matrices are there? Two matrices. A inverse is one matrix and B is another matrix. Do you know A inverse matrix? You don't know. We have to find it. How do you find A inverse? There is a formula. What is the inverse formula? 1 by det A into adjoint A. This is the formula for finding A inverse. So in this inverse, what should be find first? Det A. After that, adjoint A. Now let us find det A. Det 5, 2, 7, 3. Det 5, 2, 7, 3. Now, how do you find? Cross multiplication. Just like cross multiplication. 5 into 3. This is diagonal elements. 5 into 3 minus this diagonal elements. Product of this diagonal elements. What do you get here? 15 minus 14. That is equal to 1. This is a det A. we got the value of det A. Now we have to find adjoint A. Adjoint A. How do you find adjoint of a matrix of order 2 by 2? In this diagonal elements, we have to interchange their places. In the place of 5, we have to write 3. In the place of 3, we have to write 5. So I am writing here like that. In this diagonal elements, we have to change their positions, places. And come to these diagonal elements. In these diagonal elements, yeah, we have to change their sign. Here plus 2 is there, we have to write it as minus 2. Here plus 7 is there, we have to write it as minus 7. That's all. This is adjoint A. We got here adjoint A. We got here det A. Now we have to substitute det A and adjoint A in to find A inverse. Therefore, A inverse is equal to 1 by det A. What is det A here? 1. So 1 into what is adjoint A? 3 minus 2 minus 7, 5. That is equal to, what do you get? 1 by 1 means 1. So we have to multiply every element in this matrix by 1. What do you get? The same elements. So 3 minus 2 minus 7, 5. So this is A inverse. We got here A inverse. We got this matrix. Okay, my dear children. Now we have to multiply A inverse and B to get matrix X. Understood, my dear children? Right. Now we are going to find the matrix X. How do you get matrix X? X is equal to A inverse into B. A inverse into B. What is A inverse here? What you got here? A inverse. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 minus 7, 5 into what is matrix B? 4, 5. 4, 5. Now we have to multiply these two matrices. Okay, my dear children? This implies, how do you multiply two matrices? You have to take the here first row, here first column. So 3 into 4, first row, first column. So first element here, first element here, take here second element and second element. Minus 2 into 5. Okay, my dear children? Now second row, first row is over. Now take the second row. So minus 7 into 4 plus 5 into 5. Okay, my dear children? Understood this step? Right. Now we simplify. That is equal to, what do you get here? 3 into 4, 12. Plus, what do you get here? Minus 2 into 5, minus 10. Similarly here, minus 7 into 4, what do you get? Minus 28. Plus 5 into 5, what do you get here? 25. Again, let us simplify these numbers. What do you get here? 12 minus 10, 2. Minus 28 plus 25, minus 3. This is the matrix X. Therefore, X is equal to X, Y. Actually, what are the values of X here? 2 and minus 3. Therefore, X is equal to 2. Therefore, X is equal to 2 and Y is equal to minus 3. These are the values of the X and Y. Understood, my dear children? Right. Hello, my dear children. Now come to the question number 11. See here, question number 11. Solve the system of linear equations. 2x plus y plus z is equal to 1. X minus 2y minus z is equal to 3 by 2. 3y minus 5z is equal to 9. Using matrix method. You have followed different methods in solving the system of linear equations. Now we follow to solve the system of this linear equations matrix method. Understood, my dear children? We have to use only matrix method here to find the values of x, y and z. These are the three equations, three linear equations in x, y and z. Okay, my dear children? Right. Now come to the solution part. Okay, my dear children? The system of equations the system of equations can be written in the form ax is equal to b. We have to write the given system of linear equations in the form of ax is equal to b in the matrix equation form, where a is equal to where where a is equal to where a is equal to you know what is meant by matrix A here? Coefficient matrix means you have to write the coefficients of x, y and z in a matrix form. So from the first equation we write coefficient of x, coefficient of y and coefficient of z. What are the coefficients of x, y and z in the first equation? X coefficient is 2, y coefficient is 1, z coefficient is 1. Is it clear, my dear children? First row elements. We wrote first row elements from the first equation by taking the coefficients of x, y and z. Now come to the second equation. What are the elements in the second row? First element is x coefficient 1. What is the second element in the second row? -2. Y coefficient and z coefficient is -1. Understood the elements in the second row, my dear children? Similarly, we write the elements in the third row from the equation 3. What is the coefficient of x in the third equation? Nothing is given, so we write it as 0. X coefficient is 0 in the third equation. What is y coefficient here? 3. And what is z coefficient here? -5. Understood this matrix, my dear children? A, matrix A. Now come to the matrix X. What is meant by matrix X? Variable matrix. Previously I told you variable matrix. What are the variables in these three equations? X, Y and Z. This is a variable matrix. Now come to matrix B. What is meant by matrix B here? Constant matrix. So in RHS, what are the constants are there? We write them in the matrix form. 1, 3/2, 9. These three are the constants. So we write the three elements as a matrix B. This is the first stage. Understood, my dear children? Right.